The mall closed 5 minutes ago, and this weirdo is still selling to people, doing demonstrations on his skincare products, getting people all excited. He just never stops. If people stopped here, he would keep going for another 5 hours. He finished with them. He's still talking to new people. The mall's going to kick him out. He's going to try to talk to the security guards. The police are going to come. He's going to sell them.
I tell everybody this. I don't work for anybody. I work for myself, which means I paid for my stands for both of them. So they've got to kick me out when they feel like that. I need every dollar I can get. That's how I look at it.
I don't think you work. I think you just breathe this. I think you wake up and you wake up and you're like, alarm clock, would you like to buy something?
I feel like, you know what's crazy? When I go to like Walmart and stuff like that, I be looking at people with tattoos like, oh, I can make their tattoo better. I be like, man, I'm not even there no more. I ain't got my stuff with me.
I do that too. I look at it. Look, he can't even finish the conversation. Watch this. They're cutting the lights out. He's talking. I can't keep the camera on him because the women are going to see and think that this is some kind of thing that they're involved in. So now you understand why, as I was making my way up from starving artist to successful artist, that I bumped into this dude and I thought I was the best seller there ever was, and I met this guy and I was like, oh, come on. Man, we were fighting. We had booths right next to each other everywhere we went. We compare notes every 10 minutes, who's making more money. And if one guy was ahead by too much, the other guy would just go crazy. And he would stop in the middle of his sales pitch and he'd say, Matt, what did I used to do for a living? Had no idea what I was going to say. And I'd be like, oh, you were the crocodile wrestler. And without pause, he would turn and start miming like he was wrestling a crocodile, like, ah. And these people he's talking to trying to sell stuff, they'd just be like, wow, he was a crocodile wrestler. And then the next day, he'd be like, hey Matt, what did I used to do before we did this together? And I'd be like, oh, he was an exotic dancer. And then he would just start. He'd be like, yeah, and Matt here, he was on the stage, and it was crazy. Every moment was insane. So when you look at your job, when you look at a challenge, are you like, oh, this is going to be so hard, this is going to be so this, or are you just like, I'm just going to dive right into it and figure out where I land when I get there? Because the former is how almost everybody lives, and that's why everybody just takes forever to get something done. And then when they finally get it done, all they want to do is go crash on the couch and watch some escape mechanism, play some video games, watch some TV, you know, just anything to escape, crack open a little bit of alcohol or something. And then the very small few that just absolutely love what they do, they just wake up and I want to do more. And this guy, he's so used to talking to people, he can't stop. When we were done selling and we'd just be walking somewhere, there's nobody to sell to anymore. He'd have to pull people over and be like, excuse me, and just make some stupid joke because he couldn't help himself. He'd pull people over and say, excuse me. He'd be like, which one of us is darker? He'd point to himself and point to me. Just to freak people out. Which one of us is darker? And then people look at him like, is he crazy? And then they start laughing. And he'd be like, no, I'm serious, tell me. And then they just walk away like, he's crazy. He just liked messing with people because he couldn't turn it off. When you throw yourself completely into something without care, with abandon, then you wake up every day and it's like you're a kid going to Disney World. Like, what's this day gonna bring? I don't know, but it's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be great. And the negativity just can't get a hold of you. Somebody comes up, negative attitude, you're like, what? Sorry, you missed me. It doesn't even, actually negative people will avoid you. Negative people will be like trying to get their negativity on people, and then they'll see you and be like, whoa, they'll avoid you. You won't even have to do anything. Anyway,